I've already learned a lot being here. I'm excited to work with every single one of you and help the agents any way I can. Yeah, so thank you for having me.
Excellent.
So Pascal will support for you regarding to the flyers, the talk show, any other support that you need from the office. Yeah, so even the printing for new flyers for open house, just email to her and then she can support you right away. Yeah. Where is my Zoomer?
You move the mouse to this.
Sometimes I have issue with technology. I feel I'm old, just one age older, but I feel I'm so old. All right, and what is next? Last week, Jonathan already mentioned about our uniform, and if you still don't have our new uniform, please contact Pascal and then she will give to you our new uniform on Wednesday. It's polo or t-shirt. How about today?
Who needs the t-shirt? Who needs the t-shirt?
Polo shirt is good.
And today we all of our agents and staff will wearing the formal vest or dress to show how professional we are at PacificWide, right? You look so handsome, all of you, and beautiful.
You know what? In my family, it's a tradition. In the past, we didn't have any occasion to wear the dress, a formal dress. So in every New Year days, so we gathered together. Okay, so prepare this shirt or the pants, and the first days of New Year's, we all wear the formal dress together, and we feel proud, right? When you was there, when you were young. So that is sometimes remind us that sometimes we have to do it together and look better in that way. Instead of one person wear, the other person doesn't. So it's instead of encouraging people together on the same team, looking ahead and have the same thought and goals, then we have to be alike. People want to be alike, look like together and in a better way. So that's why we have a uniform day, we have a professional day. So be together by doing together. And on the same time, right?
And next one is so excited to inform to all of you our Christmas party.
Whoa.
It will be on December 17th at the venue in Marriott San Jose Hotel. And our party name is Future Destiny. Are you curious what it means?
Yeah.
Destiny, yes.
We will let you know soon. But be ready, dress up, and reserve your time. So we will enjoy our party at that time. So now let me move on to our market update. First one is in-house listing available until now. The first one is the one near Evergreen College. The price just reduced yesterday is $153,000. It's really a big price, right? So bring your buyers now and get affordable house.
So who want to open house that house this weekend?
Yeah, this weekend.
Oh, this weekend.
It's a price reduction, right? Okay, it's a big reduction.
How many percent drop?
It's 8%. Let's say it's
Yeah, from 1,880,
right?
1,700.
190.
Yeah.
They're asking. Yeah, they reduce.
Yeah, so please,
8.5% off.
Do the open house.
yeah, so all of Asian, please take note that you can do open house for all of these available listing if you contact to me and arrange for the schedule. So I will discuss with the listing agent and schedule for you to do open house. Why you need to do open house? Patrick,
Buyers.
can you tell me why you want to do open house?
Catch buyers.
Get the buyer.
Yeah.
So they can
Is
see
it-
what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So they can see what it looks like inside instead of just looking at the pictures online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the main reason we have all the agents to do an open house for other listing agent because we want to support all of you. Whenever you go to do open house, that's the way you can get more customer. Sometimes the customer will not interested in this house you open, but who knows? You can lead them to another house. Let me tell you the story of Sally. She shared with me like a couple days ago. She said that one day she do an open house for Tino condo, and then she got a client, a customer first, a customer. So, but the customer doesn't like the condo. So they asked Sally to bring them to another condo, and now they're in the contract.
Wow, nice.
See, so who knows?
You never know.
Yeah, so if you don't step out and do nothing, you will get nothing. So do open house is the most important step to get the clients. So Jose, you want to do an open house, contact me right away because first come, first serve. Okay?
Gotcha.
The next one is already pending in 14 days. Amazing, right? It's 1,189,000. It's not,
You think it's a 14 days? I think it's just a week.
yeah, 14 days.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow,
14
that's
days.
fast.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fast, right? During
really
this
good.
market, it's only 14 days for the million house. It's not like some hundred house, $1 million for a house. The next one still available is on Hollister, in Hollister. This house, amazing. It looks so beautiful. I love it. If I have money, I will buy it, sure. Yeah, so you know what? People right now, they think that they cannot afford the house in San Jose. So why don't you drive them to Hollister? Somewhere that they can get the single house, the big house with affordable price, right? Another one is condo. Yes, mom?
This one is in the contract already.
Wow.
Today,
Which one?
the condo.
Right.
Oh, good. Music.
Love to keep myself from looking stuff. I found my light.
Alright, so the condo of Tino is already in the contract, so we cannot do any open house for this. Okay. Next one is another one in Sacramento. The single house is only 382. It's under listing agent Sally. So contact her if you need any information. But for open house, let me know. Okay. The next one is under Đức Lê and Thi Thánh. It's in location right in downtown of San Jose.
This one in the contract too.
Really?
Oh, really?
Wow.
That's
Music
good.
again.
I make these eyes inside.
Yeah, yesterday when I update still like morning yesterday active, but now it's in the contract. It's really a good news for me. And we have
No,
two
good news for us.
for
Not
us,
for you.
not for me,
For
for
us.
Okay, so another new listing in-house. Contact Leon right away for the luxury condo in San Francisco.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yes, it's really nice. It's just near the Japan town in downtown San Francisco. The square feet is 600
60.
600 city square feet. Yeah, one bedroom, one bathroom. It's really luxury. You can check on our website, PacificWide.com, and see how luxury it is. And another one is the mobile home under Hải Nguyễn listing agent. Okay. And we still have some commercial available business opportunity for us. All right, so get back to our market update. This week, what's happened? The first one is the home price. Even though the home price, the title you read it, home price are dropping like it's 2009. Do you feel scary? Why? Why beauty? Why you not feel scary?
I think it's a good opportunity for the buyer right now to
Mhm.
get a house.
Yeah. So under the positive thinking of QD, is it the good side for our buyers to purchase a house instead of the house pricing is increased at the beginning of the year, right? However, the inflation right now is 8.3% annually, as it will be affect to our real estate market also. The mortgage demand, the application for mortgage is decreased 14.2% compared to last week. And if you, at the same time last year, 2021, with 2,500 for PRTI and 20% down payment, the buyer can purchase a house with 759,000. But with our interest rate right now, 6.7% today, the buyer can only afford a house 476. It's like half price.
Yeah.
So
No good. It's no good.
yeah,
No good.
Not a good sign.
not a good sign. But at PacificWide, everything can be solved. We have many loan program, right? If you don't use the 30 years fixed, we can consider for ARM. And also we also offer many program like 10% down payment, 10% affordable from government, 3.5% FHA, 3% conventional, VA loan, and another affordable loan that Miss MC already shared with us on Tuesday. So we still have the solution for our buyers. You just need to bring the buyer to PacificWide and let our team, the loan officer, the loan processor, help you on the mortgage. Okay? How about the jobless? The jobless rise 29,000. Before it's decreased, couple time, like couple week, it decreased, but this week it increased again. The jobless claim 29,000, and right now it hit 219,000, and the highest in 5 weeks. So, based on the survey, a representative of companies show that they lay off 29,900 for leaving, and up to 67% compared with last year. So the layoff is increased a lot. You can see here the service PCE and the good PCE. The good PCE is mean like the rate that you spend for good, for food, for something is decreased. But the service like gasoline is up 4.6%. So all of the factors will be affect to our real estate market. So you have to be aware of that. So when you go out and speak to your buyer, to your client, you know all of the effect. You tell them the fact. How about the Santa Clara market update this week compared with last week? The average DOM is still showing good, 25 to 29 days on the market. Previously I thought like, okay, this market is rough, so the DOM might be like 35 or 40, but now it's it's only 25 to 29. Let's say like Cutie, he just closed a transaction yesterday, right? And it's only on the market 25 days. It's good side, right? Compare with September, the listing of available active listing almost the same. But the number of sold in September is 1,000, almost half of active listing. Hi Terry.
Good morning. How are you?
So the price average for the condo that they bought last month in September, the average of condo is from 500 to 750. For the single house from 1.1 million to 1.6 million. And for the townhouse, it's 1 to 1.5. So this is the price that I think you can focus on when you're selling, because the buyer is looking for the house, the condo, the townhouse in this price range. Okay. Compare of last week and this week, it's almost the same. Just so the sold property is still increased. It's increased from 288 to 298. So it didn't decrease. We still see the side, the good side of buyer go out and look for the house and buy house. So why we not the one who selling house for them? Why we not the one who help them to purchase the dream house? Right? So again, do open house and contact with me. I will arrange on an open house for you to get the clients. All right? Thank you so much.
My head feel like they're my reality. Now I'm not holding on, not holding on. I'm drifting past the
Yes, our CEO. Do you want to share anything with the news today?
I think we have one more data that we need to share with the company. That is the new job, the payrolls added in September. There was 237,000 jobs, new job added in September in U.S.
Yeah.
So this is an increase. It's a good news. So I have a conflict data. The data showing some is the first time job claim, initial jobless claim, but also rising. We also have a new job is added too. So we have an interest rate higher. We have a house price drop, but we also have a positive news. So there's mixed signals here. So keep watching and pay attention into the data to see where it's going. But I think it's right now at this time, looking into the data, the inventory, and also the number of new listing, new house on the market inventory, and also the number of houses sold. We see it's still good. We are still in good shape.
Yeah.
And averaging is 25 to 30 days the house stay on the market. But PacificWide, we are proudly say this we can sell it quicker, faster than it is in average days. That's it.
Yeah, I forgot to mention this one. It's really good side. Even though if you see the title is like, home price drop like 2009, but before compare with the before pandemic and now, our housing price still up 40% higher than before the pandemic.
I think it's the Bay Area is more than that. It's more than double.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why we have a drop. It's about 10%, 30%, 13% now.
Right.
But it's still higher than last year, comparing it's August to August, 21, 22.
The rate that is dropping is like 2009, or the price range?
The rate.
Price.
No, the rate, which means it dropped fast.
The rate is dropping.
Yeah, the rate is stopped, but I mean like the house price compared with before the pandemic and now, the price before and now is 40% different.
Okay.
So house.
That's the new say. That's the new say.
Yeah.
I think that the new say is averaging. Averaging is in US. Maybe based on that one, I think is we talk about the price. The pricing is still higher than 2009 for sure. but I think it's a double. And this is home price dropping line, which means it's dropping fast. But I think it's just in San Jose and Bay Area. Of course, it's in a region that they have a home price too high, then it will drop faster.
San Francisco and also Seattle is followed with San Jose.
Right, but I think it's just a correction to me. And we see the trend of the investors and people, they start pouring their money to buy the more houses and inventory. So I think it's more buyers. Let's look into the data, it's more buyers. So less inventory now. And especially the first-time home buyer, I see it in the escrow, I think Terry can tell, but most the people in the escrow now are first-time home buyers. In the past, in 2009, 11, no, we don't have that. We didn't have that, buying force, but now we do. So buying force now is a first-time home buyer this time.
We do have a lot of first-time home buyers.
Yes, that's what you see.
Yeah, and we've also seen an increase in cancellation rates because of the rising interest rates. Some people are, not able to get the funds, not able to
Correct.
qualify. So we've seen a little bit higher cancellation rate because of that.
Yes, I agree too. Then it's well, we will have another buyers to fill in, right? So the market still have another buying force to fill in the cancellation. So we still sustain there, stay there, it stay longer in the market, but will be sold.
Yeah.
And also the mortgage solution, this interest rate going up too fast. But in the good side, we have several different programs that can help the buyers. For example, it's a 10% down payment assistance from California. And we also is a below market rate program, is a local. For example, we have FHA and VA, and we have a short-term mortgage, like 5 years, short-term 5 years, 7 years. And I think we also have the tool now is the lender investor, they have a new option that's we can have a short-term buy-down rate, for example, 2 years. So we can negotiate, it's a good way that we can offer the buyers in case that they want to cancel and they don't have money to pay because the interest rate too high now, let's say 6.5%. Then we can buy down 2 years. Let's say buy it down to 5.5% interest rate for the first 2 years. And who will go to pay for it? I think we can negotiate with the seller at the beginning. For example, talk to the seller, okay, the buyer is, instead of you reducing $5,000 or $20,000, you just give out $5,000 from the purchase price. And then you buy down the rate to 5.5% the first 2 years. The buyer will feel comfortable the first 2 years, and of course after that, starting from the third year, they can start paying the 6.5%. But at least the first 2 years. And of course we have the way to explain to the buyer, they say, okay, the 2 years later, the government is a change, and policy is change, and also the economy is better. It's on the conflicts around the world is settled at that time. Then you go. So this depends on how we can work with the clients, we explaining, give them information, and change their feeling, they scare from they feel confidence. So our job is kind of future destiny. We set to that, we guide people to the future, we change their mindset and make them feel confidence. And one of the job, why we are here, because we lead people in the way that we think we bring this peace and positive energy to people. So PacificWide is one of the companies, and one way define the roadmap and the goal, set the goal, and clear the path, and draw the bright picture for all the people. And that is what we're going to do. So we need to carry the information, the vision, the good vision to our buyers. That's our job. I think we have a good and bad every day. And today we talk, but we will set the plan and send the message out to the whole other communities. Yes, bad and good. But we're not like 2009, 10, 11. We're good. Okay,
Thank you for sharing. And on the Asians just joined the Zoom, and for Asians not heard about our party, I would like to remind again, we have a Christmas party. It's on December 17th at Marriott San Jose Hotel, and we lead you to the future destiny. So be ready, dress up, and join the party.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful mistakes I make inside my
Hello.
Yes, yes. Hello, hello,
Hello.
everybody. I am here.
Hi, Aaron. Good morning.
How's everybody doing?
Good, how are you?
Awesome. I'm doing great, you guys. Well, excited to talk with you guys today, and I love what you just covered. First off, the holiday party. I wish I could come. And second, though, I love, Leon just talked about positivity and leadership, and you guys, those are two things that write those words down. Positivity and leadership, and look at those words every day, because you are leaders, right? You are leaders in this industry, and you are leading people, right? And so the more you embrace and accept the fact that you are a leader and that you're in a leadership role, the more success you're going to have, the more confidence you'll have in what you do, and how you help people. A great leadership book, by the way, is a book called Tribes by Simon Sinek. Now Tribes by Seth Godin, and I'll actually do a screen share with you. It's one of my favorite books, and I know we'll jump into our topic today, but let me just do a quick share of my screen here. This is the book right here. It's called Tribes by Seth Godin. And what's really interesting about this book is, when you think about your tribe, you think about like this, this kind of ancient way of living, right? Where people used to live in small kind of village type sets, and maybe we're nomadic, moving around together. But at the head of any tribe, there was a leader. And frankly, you are a leader of the tribe of clients in your sphere as it relates to real estate. And what I really like about this book is it really can cause you to think about your role a little differently. And when you start leading people, and when you accept the fact that you are a leader and you start leading people, it's amazing how your behavior will change, your mentality, your mindset will change. You'll look at social media differently, right? You'll look at social media as, here's an opportunity for me to speak to my tribe, my people, my sphere, my past clients. And what do those people need? They need to be led. And how do you lead people? You lead people with knowledge, with inspiration, with education, with resources. And now all of a sudden it makes sharing on social media even easier, because now you go, I am this leader in this role, and it is my duty to educate and to empower people. And you do that through sharing of stories, experiences, sharing what's happening in the market. And I love what Leon also mentioned, the positivity. Right? You can't lead people if you're negative, right? Positivity attracts, negativity deflects. If you want to attract people, you have to provide a positive energy, a positive spirit, but you have to have a positive mindset. And I can tell you this, the best way to generate a positive mindset is to have a mindset of gratitude. I mean, the fact that we're here and we're able to have this conversation right now, we are so fortunate, you guys. So every day that we wake up, yeah, we have a lot of adversity and a lot of challenges, because that is the human condition. But I can tell you this, if you're not dialing into the fact that you are so fortunate to have what you have and be who you are, you guys, I think we're missing out on a huge opportunity. So the gratitude that you have every morning leads to you going, man, I can't wait to embrace the leadership role that I have created for myself in this real estate industry today. What can I do to lead people? And what can I do to stay positive and continue attracting more and more people? So exciting stuff, you guys. Hopefully you got some ideas, inspiration out of that. Thank you so much for having me back, everybody. Really excited to share with you the perfect realtor. That's what we're going to dive into today, the perfect realtor. And of course, my name is Aaron Lacey. I'm a psychology-driven digital marketing coach for real estate. And I am excited to, again, get the opportunity to share with you today. So this is always exciting for me to come back and talk with you guys. And if anybody has any questions about what I cover, if I've gone too fast, if you need clarification, please, you can just yell out. I can hear you guys. You can unmute yourself if you're on Zoom. You can type right into chat, and I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. We're gonna move through this fairly quickly, and my goal for you today is I'm gonna share with you, I think I've got about 10 or 15 real estate agents from all over the country that are doing things really well in different aspects of their business. So some are doing listing marketing really well. Some are doing Facebook ads really well. Some are creating, great listing websites. Some are doing really well with videos. Some are doing well with emails, Zillow, creating content, lots of different topics we're gonna cover today, but I'm gonna share with you about 10 or 15 agents. And here's what I would say, you guys. When we see another agent that's doing something really well, what I want you to do is I want you to turn on your curiosity switch. Go, I wonder how they're doing that. And then also, I wonder how or if I should apply this to my business, okay? So, oftentimes we see a lot of agents doing a lot of things and they're doing it well, and maybe we're not doing that thing very well, and so we compare ourselves to them, right? I mean, how frequently do we compare ourselves to others? Well, I can tell you this, when we tend to compare more than we just open ourselves to curiosity, comparison can be difficult for us, for our psyche, right? It can lead to us getting down on ourselves, even being a little bit depressed, especially if we go, man, they're doing that so well, I could never do that. Or, you know what, I don't even want to get started with doing video content because, man, these other agents are doing it so well. Instead, turn off the comparison switch and turn on the curiosity switch. So rather than compare yourself to them, because oftentimes what we're looking at is this person that's practiced a lot, and we don't know how much they practice. We're seeing this final result, and we're comparing ourselves, especially if we haven't jumped into video yet, to somebody else's 2,000, 5,000 hours of practice, and now we're looking at their final product. That's not a fair comparison. So instead, just be curious. That's my goal for you today. Be curious, have an open mind, stay positive with this, and then the last thing is, can you find two ideas that you write down and go, you know what, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna implement this. Okay, everybody on board with me? 2 things?
Yes.
You guys cool with that?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Great, okay, so let's go ahead and dive in. So, this is kind of, we're taking a little bit of a different approach. This isn't, let's go through a bunch of slides. This is, let's jump right in, let's dive right into this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually share my web browser with you, and we're gonna go ahead and just kind of all follow along together. So again, these are agents that I've identified as doing certain things really well to really formulate quote unquote perfect agent, right? So I'm going to start with an agent named Tim Smith, and what I want to share with you about Tim Smith is the fact that Tim is making incredible listing videos. So if we go to Tim Smith's website, again, you guys, I'm happy to share all these links with you, by the way, in an email afterwards, so you don't have to worry about writing these down if you don't want to. What I would instead recommend is write down what you feel. Wow, this video is a little racy. Write down what you feel would be certain things that you pick up today that you can implement, that you are willing to try, and that could move the needle for you and your business. So I want to quickly just touch on who Tim Smith is here for a second, and then just talk about talk about kind of what he does. Okay. So here's Tim Smith. So he's an agent, right? But what he does with his listing videos is he will get into aerial footage. He will script these videos out with a videographer. And they're second to none. Now, again, I'm not saying you need to compare yourself to Tim or do what he's doing, but maybe there's some ideas we can pick up from what Tim's doing that maybe we can implement into our business. So if I just scroll down, now this is a page where, like, look at this one. This is a listing video that he's done. Let me reshare this. Let me get the audio coming through here, you guys. And let me know if you can. Let me know if you can.
Yeah, we can hear the sound.
Can you guys hear that music?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got.
Okay. Let me just say, is he pretty brave to come out singing like that? Like, does he have a good voice? I mean, I'm not even going to critique his voice. That takes a lot of courage to come out and do a song. But I just want to just share with you how courageous he is in his pursuit of being different, right? He doesn't, hey, let's be honest. Does his voice sound like Adele or Whitney Houston or, no. But let's go ahead and just play this a little longer.
Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Perfect nights and weather, world-class harbor and the beach.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it there, you guys. This is a listing video, right? This is a listing video for a home in Corona Del Mar. Okay, I mean, he literally goes through. I'm just gonna kind of fast forward a little bit.
Brent, let me guess. Did your daughter Ellie get out of rehab? Whoa! Sold another company! Hey, aren't you new? I should have known! Have a great day! You too! Roll out of bed at 4 a.m. sticking.
Okay, so here's my takeaway from Tim Smith here, and this video in particular. And again, I'll share these links with you. You know what he's done? Has the courage to be creative, to be different. Does he have a good voice? Is he a professional singer? No. Did he spend some money and hire a videographer to, did he script this video and hire a videographer? Yes. Is the return worth it? Do you think other homeowners in this area see this video and say, that's the kind of person that I want to work with? Absolutely. Right? And that's why Tim is one of the top real estate agents in his market. And you'll see on this website, he's got literally dozens of listing videos that he's created, and each one is different and each one is unique. Okay? So again, my takeaway is, how can we be different in the way that we promote properties? How can we step outside of the box and take a risk? How can we be more creative, and not just with our own listing videos, because maybe we don't have a lot of listings. Maybe we don't have any listings. But what is it that we could do that is creative? What if we just, let's say Tim, for example, this video is from Corona Del Mar. What if he was just in Corona Del Mar and he had a friend or a family member follow him around, recording him from their phone, and he could do the same video. Now, it wouldn't be as produced, but it'd still be as creative. It'd still be as unique. And he could just talk about Corona Del Mar or San Jose or any of these areas, right, that we want to work in, that we want to specialize in. How neat would that be? Okay, let's, and then I've included a little bit of, that's awesome, Leon. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, again, creativity, you guys. He's doing it at a large scale, but again, I think there's different ways that we can do this that make sense to us. Okay, let's go ahead and let's just take a look too at his Facebook real quick for a second. You can see on Facebook, of course, he's sharing everything on Facebook. He's posting on Facebook. You know, he's doing a great job. Of course, looks like I need to log in here. Anyways, and Instagram as well. You'll notice he's posting all these videos to Instagram also. So, and I'm sure he's also posting them right to his YouTube channel. But he's taking that risk first and foremost. So that was Tim Smith. Okay, again, there's his website. Let's jump into our next agent. Okay, let's jump into our next agent here. And this agent is named Joe Herrera. Joe Herrera. Joe's in Las Vegas, Nevada. And here's what Joe Herrera is doing well. Okay, this is Joe Herrera and his partner here. Joe's doing Facebook ads really well. And a couple things I want to share with you. I want you to take a look at some of Joe's Facebook and Instagram ads here. Joe, here's one thing I want you to, again, take note of too, is if you pull up any Facebook business page on Facebook, so this is just me pulling up Joe's business page on Facebook, and if I scroll down, you'll notice on the left-hand side there's a section called Page Transparency. And this is actually available on every single business page on Facebook, okay? If I click on See All, some interesting information here. I can see all the name changes that business page has made, which is sometimes kind of fun, right? He actually started in 2010. It was Joe Taylor Group, LV Real Estate, and he's changed the name, Simply Vegas Real Estate, Love Local, right? He's changed the name, half a dozen times since he created the business page. But underneath that, we see that it says ads from this page. You can actually view all the ads that a Facebook business page is running by simply clicking on Go to Ad Library under Ads from this page. Okay? And it'll tell you if this page is running ads or not. Now, it might not be running ads. In this case, this page is. It says this page is currently running ads. If we click on Go to Ad Library, it pops open a window that looks like this, and it has the business page name here. And then underneath that, it says around 23 results. In other words, Joe is currently running 23 ads on Facebook and Instagram. And we can actually view all those ads right here. So here's his most recent one that he just launched yesterday. And here's what that looks like. It says, so this is his business page. He's got an eyeball emoji. It says, looking for a home in Las Vegas with a budget of $500,000. We've broken down just how much house you can get in two hot neighborhoods, Spring Valley and North Las Vegas, plus 12 homes that are available now. Click below to find out more. That's one ad. Who is he running that ad to? He's running it to people that have expressed an interest in Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com on Facebook and Instagram, and he's putting homes in front of them. Okay? And if I click on that ad, it'll take me right to either a list of homes, or in the case for Joe, Joe's taken it a step further. Instead of sending people right to the list of homes, right from the MLS, what he's done is he's actually created a post on his website, a blog post. What 500,000 will get you in Spring Valley versus North Las Vegas. He shared some photos of sample homes in those neighborhoods. He talks about Spring Valley. He talks about what $500,000 would get you in Spring Valley. And then he lists 6 homes for $500,000 in Spring Valley. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he also does the same with North Las Vegas. A couple paragraphs about North Las Vegas, what $500,000 in North Las Vegas will get you, and then 6 homes in North Las Vegas. And at the end it says, didn't find exactly what you're looking for? Check out more homes around $500,000 price point in North Las Vegas, or are you ready to find your dream home? Click here. So you guys, can you see some value in this? Right? What a neat way to present this information, almost as if it's a full blog post. How long do you think this took him to create?
30 minutes.
Right, he found a sample photo. he wrote a little bit about Spring Valley, 2 or 3 paragraphs, and then he displays out the properties, right? It probably took him 30, 45 minutes to put this whole page together. He created this ad yesterday, and my guess, and I don't know what type of results he's generated, but I bet he's generated some decent results from this. Okay, so that's just one of 23 ads he's got. And again, you guys, I'm happy to share these links with you, but here's some other ads that he's got. He's got an ad about popular Las Vegas home styles, including Tuscan, Southwestern, Mediterranean, and Ranch. Click below to find out more about these types of homes. Get an inside look at this property that was just sold, right? He's now creating pages on his website to send people to. He's building brand awareness. He's showing people that he's creating success. He's generating buyer leads. He's also generating seller leads. Okay? Here's an ad with homes between $500,000 and $700,000. So if you click here, you can see what's selling in those price ranges. Okay? Here's a link to a listing he has. Here's a link to a post that he created talking about the market shift and really where the real estate market is in Las Vegas right now. So if you click on this one, this is all about what's happening with the market. Okay, it's got some pictures in there. It's got some of the major communities broken down, and he just includes some basic stats for each of the major communities in Las Vegas, right? I think he takes like the top 6. Do you see some value in some of the stuff?
Yes.
He's providing a resource, you guys. He's a leader, and he's leading people with information, with education. So this is Joe Herrera. Okay, you guys, let's keep moving forward. And let's take a look at Brad McCallum. This is a realtor in Calgary. And Brad is doing YouTube very well. He's got 34,000 subscribers. He shares listings. He's educating people, and he's also entertaining. He generates thousands of views from his videos because he's consistent with posting them, and he's creative. And if you notice with his uploads, he's uploading about 2 or 3 a month. Not every day, 2 or 3 a month. But he's creative with his video content. You'll notice the thumbnails for his videos. You guys, where do you think he creates these thumbnails? What program do you think he uses to create these video thumbnails?
Canva.
Anybody want to take a guess? I actually don't know. What do you think it might? You think Canva?
Yeah, Canva.
Yeah. Any Canva users? Yeah. How long do you think it would take to create a thumbnail like this in Canva?
10 minutes.
I bet I could create one of these in under a minute. Yeah. Easy under a minute, right? Very, very easy. So he's getting into Canva, creating a thumbnail for these videos. But what's happening is, let me click on one of these videos. Again, a lot of listing videos. But here he is talking to his audience. And by the way, this video right here alone, where he's talking about a 1% increase in the interest rate, has 17,000 views. Let me just click on this one.
Shocking news today out of the Bank of Canada, raising interest rates by 1%, making that overnight lending rate 2.5% now. This is a decision that will ripple through the Canadian economy, affecting everything from housing prices to variable rate mortgages, adjustable rate mortgages, fixed rate mortgages, vehicle loans, and so.
Okay, so here he is just talking about the market, right? What did he do? He set his phone up on probably cinematic mode with the new iPhones. Even the iPhone 13, I think, has cinematic mode. The new one definitely does. Set it up on a tripod. And by the way, have you seen those little Bluetooth little clickers where you can start and stop the video? You don't even need one of those, but you could just set your phone up, click to start the video, start talking. That's all he's doing, right? And then he's using a little video editing app on his phone like probably ClipCut. Are you guys familiar with some of these video editing apps that are available now that are extremely easy to use? And when I say extremely easy to use, I'm not joking, you guys. It would take you no more than 30 minutes to figure out how to use these. I like CapCut. Let me just share my favorite video editor app, CapCut Video Editor. I'm telling you, this stuff looks intimidating if you haven't tried to use something like this. But if you record yourself and you open that video on your phone and then you open CapCut and you pull that video in, you're going to be surprised at how easy it is to add text, to add transitions, to cut out parts of your video, and to add your video thumbnail. Extremely, extremely easy, you guys. And you can even pull in other video clips, insert them into the middle of your video. You'll notice that's what he does. For example, he'll be talking, like right here, watch, and then you can still hear his voice, but you're seeing somebody else.
Target range, take a look at their own words here. If we move too slowly, inflation doesn't come down. It starts.
Where did he get this video? He just downloaded it. You can get YouTube downloader plugins for Chrome browser that will allow you to download and save the actual video file of any video on YouTube right to your computer. And then he just finds the snippet that he wants from that video and he inserts it right into his video. Okay. You'll notice he's showing market stats like this.
Pandemic here, housing prices should.
While we can still hear his voice, you can do all these things with CapCut. Okay. So again, you know what, Brad, is it easy to compare what we're doing to him and say, oh man, I'm not doing anything near that. In fact, that is so intimidating. I don't even know where I would start. Yeah, that's totally normal, you guys. But what can we be curious about that Brad's doing? Can we be curious about the thumbnail that he created, potentially using Canva, or the topics that he's speaking on, or how he sets up his camera and how he just sits and talks to the camera, or how while he's talking, he shows market stats or other videos with other people? I think you'd be surprised how you could put together a video very similar to that within an hour of playing around with something like this. And here's the other thing too. If you're like thinking, you know what, Aaron, that's just not for me, I'm not a video editor, no problem. That's where I'm gonna refer you to somewhere like this, Fiverr.com. I'm gonna go to video editing. I'm gonna type that right into the search box. And I'm gonna send my video over to somebody else and say, hey, I need a thumbnail. I need you to remove parts of this video. I need you to make this look good. Send it back to me. And I need you to send it back to me in a format that allows me to post it to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram stories. I want you to turn it into an Instagram Reels video, and they'll do that for you. Like, let me just click on this person, for example. $45, they'll take 15 minutes of footage and turn that into a 3-minute video. Okay? For $95, they'll take 30 minutes and turn it into a 10-minute video. And they'll even include motion graphics. Their add-ons, they'll format your video and give you a bunch of different video files so that they're perfectly formatted for Instagram stories, Instagram Reels, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google Business. Okay? You guys, I think part of this is knowing what to do. Part of this is getting fearless about, you know what, it's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to get out there and do it. And then I think, part of it is desire. How much money do you want to make next year? Seriously. How ambitious are you to hit your goal next year? Do you want to generate $100,000 in GCI next year? Do you want to generate $250,000 in GCI next year? Do you want to generate $500,000 in GCI next year? right? Do you want to generate $1 million in GCI next year? Start right now by doing some of these things. So that's Brad McCallum and his YouTube channel and the videos that he's cranking out. And here's what else, you guys. Doesn't he look really polished? He looks professional. Here's what I like to do on YouTube, though. I always like to go right to the video section of anybody's YouTube channel. And you'll notice over on the left side, it's all the uploads, right? On the right-hand side, it says sort by. You guys, if I click on sort by, what I'm seeing now are all the newest videos. If I sort by date added oldest, then I get to see his oldest videos first. From 4 years ago. Let's see what he looked like 4 years ago.
Excited to share this one with you, Calgary. I'm Brad McCallum with Remax.
Okay, so he's still, you know what? He's still out there, he's still doing it. But I can tell you this, some of your favorite people, the people you think are so good, so refined, so professional, if you go to their YouTube channel and you click on videos and then sort by oldest, you'd be surprised how they started. Like, for example, you guys, I just want to click on Tom Ferry quickly. Everybody knows who Tom Ferry is. He's a real estate coach. If I click on videos, you can see Tom Ferry, very dialed in with his videos, very polished, very professional, right? Look at his video thumbnails. All these thumbnails can be created in Canva. If I go sort by and I go date added, and I look at the oldest first, 13 years ago, here's Tom.
Hey, good morning and happy Wednesday.
Guys, let me just show you. First and foremost, the audio quality is not very good, but look at what's in focus right now. Is he in focus, or is that shelf, that bookshelf behind him in focus? The bookshelf behind, he's not even in focus, you guys. This is where he started.
So I got this thought for you.
He's still not in focus yet, right? His face is still fuzzy. The quality's not there. But you know what? He got started. This is him getting started. I'm gonna get in front of that camera if it's the last thing I do, because I know that that's gonna boost my business. Now he's the #1 coach in real estate. He wasn't the #1 coach in real estate 13 years ago when he started making these videos. You guys, make this investment now. Here he is now. Look how polished.
The old line about headlines do more to terrify.
Right? See how he's got the movement, the mannerisms, the energy, the excitement, right? Back in the day, he was just, hi guys, Tom Ferry here. Hey, that's how we're all gonna start. You know, I equate this stuff to, you know, my 5-year-old son riding a bike. He looks at that bike, he's watched some videos, he's watched his cousins ride bikes, they're cruising down the street, jumping. He's like, I don't even want to get anywhere near that bike. That thing scares me to death. And I can't jump like that. And I say, Lucas, of course you can. You don't even know how to ride the bike yet. Let's get on that bike. You're going to fall off 1,000,000 times before you're even able to balance that thing. So yeah, you're a long ways from jumping that bike. But first, let's get you on the bike. Let's get you balanced. Let's get you riding. Okay? That's, if we haven't embraced video yet, that's what we need to do. We need to simply get on the bike, you guys. Again, what can we learn from Tom? What can we learn from Brad out of curiosity versus us comparing ourselves to him? You guys, I'm going to keep moving forward. And again, if anybody has any questions, comments, please feel free to just yell out. Veronica Figueroa. I am incredibly impressed with her ability to generate reviews. In fact, on this profile alone, she has 1,200 reviews. Do you think she just casually asks clients and past clients and people in her sphere and people that know her in real estate for a review? Or do you think she is incredibly intentional and has even systematized generating reviews? Right? Does she understand the importance of reviews? 1,200 reviews on Zillow alone? Right? Veronica. I'm just going to search for her on Google. Wow. You guys, look at her Google business profile. 700 reviews. Zillow, 1,200. Facebook, 68. Realtor.com, she's got 3. Where's her Yelp business profile? I don't see that showing up anywhere. I mean, obviously she's tapped into reviews, you guys. If we aren't asking every single person that knows us in business for a review, we're missing out on a massive opportunity. Let's keep moving forward. Let's jump into Jay Marks. What's Jay Marks doing well? Here's what I love that he's doing well. He's in a small town, I think in Georgia. He's working with nonprofits and charities. And what I think is really neat that he does is he shares their story. He shares how to get involved. He shares upcoming events, and he gets support from the community by simply being an advocate for these charities and these nonprofits. And it's really neat because oftentimes he will go and participate in some of these events, and he'll invite all of his social media followers or his entire sphere, and he'll say, hey, come join me at this event. I'll be there. And it's a great way to get face-to-face with people. It's a great way to lead. So look at these different things he's doing. Cloud9 Charity, Flower Mound Santa Cops Program, Humane Tomorrow, Serve Denton, right? All these different charities, these different events that are happening, he's involved in, and he's got a full section on his website just for giving back and spotlighting these charities and nonprofits. Are these benefiting him? Absolutely. So again, I would say consider aligning with a charity or a nonprofit. And it's not us just saying, hey, look at me, I'm giving back, I'm with a nonprofit, but it's saying, hey, I truly want to help, and I'd love for you to come and help with me. Okay, you guys, let's keep moving forward. I want to jump into an agent named Dan Chin and his lead follow-up. He is incredible with lead generation, but specifically with following up. He follows up to every lead within 30 seconds. I know that that's incredibly difficult to do, but his conversion rate is higher than almost anybody else. You guys, Dan Chin, check him out. But specifically, you know what he's doing? He's utilizing the system that he learned in this book, the conversion code. You guys, anybody familiar with this book? Has anyone read this book? This book is absolutely phenomenal, you guys. And in fact, this book is all about marketing. It's all about technology. It's all about storytelling. It's short. It's easy to consume. Highly recommend this book. I've only mentioned one other book, and that was Seth Godin, Tribes. I'd also recommend this book, The Conversion Code, Chris Smith. Okay? Really shows if you're doing any sort of lead generation, if you're looking to set appointments, listings, showing appointments, if you're doing open houses, this is a phenomenal book to have. Okay? You guys, let's keep moving forward. And in fact, there's actually a video I'm going to share with you where he goes into detail about how he's set over 300 appointments in a single year from his lead generation and what he's doing. Let's keep moving forward, you guys. Let's get into this agent, Lisa Archer. She treats her sphere of influence like they are shareholders in her business, like they're investors in her business. From client parties to gifts to the way she treats them, to the emails that she sends to them, to the way that she communicates with them on social media, you guys. Lisa Archer is absolutely phenomenal. She is the CEO and broker of a company called Live Love Charlotte. And it's really neat just to go through her social media and check out her website and just see how she operates, you guys. Really, really, really pretty neat. If you go to livelovehomes.com, you can take a look at her website. But I'm telling you, she is so relational in the way that she operates, and she really gives back to her clients and treats them as if they're owners and investors in her business. And it's phenomenal, the results she's experienced because of that. You guys, let's go ahead and dive into, let's see here, who we've got next. all in Miami. I'm going to kind of cruise through some of these that I had for us, but I'm going to move a little faster on some of these. Here we go. So I want to come to Charles Cherney. He is always learning. He's always learning. So he's always educating himself. And this is what I really like about Charles. Again, I'm going to share this link with you. This is his website. But if you look on his website, he shares reviews from the podcasts, the books, and all the information that he's absorbing through educating himself on how to be a better person, a better real estate agent. And then he shares his feedback and what he's learned with, on his website, on social media. Because one of his favorite quotes is, the more you learn, the more you earn. The more you learn, the more you earn. And so, he's sharing, he read this book called They Ask You Answer. By the way, another incredible book. And on his website, this is the book. He didn't write the book. He just read it. And then he shares a few of his favorite quotes and what they mean to him from this book. He's a constant learner, and he's constantly sharing his takeaways from these books he's reading. He read this book, Willpower Doesn't Work, How to Be a Great Real Estate Agent, Captivate, Marketing. This is Marketing by Seth Godin, Persuasion by Robert Cialdini, right? And then he just shares, almost like he's doing a little short book report, 2 or 3 or 4 paragraphs about the book, and he's posting it on his website and his social media. What are these people that see these posts, and what do they think about Charles? They think, wow, this is somebody that is constantly learning, absorbing more information. He's constantly leveling up. And wow, he's probably somebody that's valuable for me to connect with. It's increasing, it's building his brand, it's making him a better leader, and it's causing people to want to reach out to him. Okay. You guys, let's jump into Jason Cassidy's Instagram. This is an agent in San Diego. And he's gone all in on Instagram, whether it's Reels or market updates on IGTV. But he is absolutely all in with Instagram. And if you take a look at what he's doing on Instagram, he is sharing and posting like no other. He's fearless in his pursuit of using Instagram as a business platform. And you guys, what I would say and what I've been saying recently about social media, it's not a matter of should we or when will we. It's a matter of are we using social media, because social media is a required business platform, right? It's no longer optional. This is part of our job now. Whether you like social media or Facebook or Instagram or you don't, it doesn't matter. This is as critical to your business as you understanding the contract, the real estate contract, okay? This is a critical business function, that you are on Facebook, that you're on Instagram, and that you're consistently posting to that, and then connecting and engaging with others on these platforms. Again, it's a critical business function. Okay? If you're not utilizing Facebook and Instagram on a consistent basis, then you're missing out on a massive, again, critical business function. So I would highly recommend taking a look at what he's doing, but I like that if he has a thought, he'll share it. If he has a thought, he'll share it. Like he doesn't even think twice about what he's going to share. He's talking about conventional loan rises. Here he is working out. Here he is with family. Okay? It's everything. It's not just real estate, it's him. Right? It's him as a partner, as a husband, as a father, as a real estate agent, as a leader. Okay, guys, let's keep moving forward. I want to share with you what this agent's doing. And this agent's name is Dan Wordle, and he's in the Vancouver market. And take a look at the market reports that he's generating. Here's an example of a market report that he's generated. You can actually download the report. So let me just download a report. He has these created. Now he's utilizing Fiverr. He's giving them the information. They're turning this into a viewable PDF. But he's pulling in these stats, right? And we all have access to market reports and market data. And if we don't, let me know, or let Terry know, okay? But guys, look at these market reports he's creating for Vancouver. Absolutely incredible, you guys. So again, what can we take from what he's doing here? Okay, and again, this agent's name is Dan Wordle. Dan Wordle works in the Vancouver market. Okay, let me see if I can pull up in this menu here. Meet the team. And I get that some of this stuff requires a lot of time and effort, but that's why I think you guys, from what I'm showing you today, can we choose 2 things that we take a dive into that makes sense to us in our business, that we can take action on, you guys? Information without action is useless. Taking action is where it's at. You guys, let's go ahead and move on to Heather Buckman. Heather Buckman uses storytelling in her emails to really humanize her business. She connects with more people. She generates opportunities from her emails. I'm going to share with you a couple samples of what she sends out, okay? Here's an example right here. And I know this is hard to see, and I'll share this again. I'll share some of these links out with you. But this is an email that she sent out to her database. And the subject line is 4th time is the charm. Hi friends, happy Friday. This week's story is about perseverance. We have the most wonderful customer, Callie, who has been shopping for her first home in the Riverside, Avondale area. She's a friend of our former au pair and is a wonderful, fun human being. Her requirements are pretty straightforward. When we first went out, we saw 2 homes and made an offer on one. Fast forward a week and we showed her a few more. Second offer was written. We didn't win the offer. A 3rd home was found, right? This time she got it. We connected with a home inspector. We're under contract. That's a little snippet of what the market is like right now. It's not for the faint of heart, but with a little determination, we can make dreams come true. If you're thinking of making a move, we'd be honored to assist. Right? She told the story of what it's like to work with somebody. Right? What a really neat storytelling email. 4th time was a charm. It took them 4 offers, 4 decline opportunities to finally get one accepted. Here's another one. Here's their active buyer. By the way, this is the same email. Here's our active buyer list. Right? This is what they're looking for. Okay? So again, storytelling email. How can you turn an experience with a buyer or seller into a story that you can share with your clients that would make them want to help you, want to work with you, want to think about you, want to refer you, want to tell others about you? You guys, let's go ahead and move to, I've got a few more agents. You guys, is this stuff valuable? Give me like a thumbs up. Is this stuff valuable? Okay, awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so this agent's named Connie Carlson. And I want to show you how she promotes her listings. She does a great job with listing promotion, and you'll notice her website is pretty neat too, right? Doesn't it feel like her website is alive? I love this website, and these are fairly straightforward to set up. Websites like this, you just need to get the content, right? You get the video created. But what I like is, this is her with some other agents she works with, and I'm going to share, again, a link to her website, a link to her social media. But the way that she promotes her properties, and it looks like, so let me click on refresh here. It's pretty neat, you guys. She doesn't skip a beat. right? She makes sure all the properties that she has taken listings for show up on every social media channel. Yeah, for some reason it's not popping up. That's okay. We're gonna keep moving forward anyways. Here's her Instagram though, and you'll see she's constantly, and I'm gonna share with you her Instagram as well, but the way that she shares information, congratulates people, the way that she's running her Instagram, I think she's doing a phenomenal job. You guys, I wanna share with you another agent named Billy Wemlinger, and I wanna share with you what he's doing with specific properties. Now, some of these are his listings, others are listings that other agents have, but that he's got permission to market those. Here's an example of a property where the way he breaks it down is a little different. He says why we love this property: live, work, play. He's got a Google Maps, what you need to know about the property. Right, really kind of breaks it down. It's got photos, 3D tour, video. Some of these may already be created for the listing, especially if it's listed by somebody else. But I love that, you know, he's got great headlines. He always has a 3D tour. He spends a little extra money to get that done. He has these custom listing pages created. And again, these could all be created through Fiverr. You guys, let me share with you Gretchen Coley and her website. Again, I love these websites that instead of just having this static, this still image here, they have some motion. This is, you know, it really brings a website to life. I love how this website is set up. She talks about her process. I love this, you guys. You know, most of us have not defined our process that we go through when we help a buyer or seller. And it causes confusion with buyers and sellers because they don't know what to expect. They're like, well, if I sign this listing agreement or if I start working with you to look at properties, what's the process like? Well, you can go to Gretchen Coley's website and you can see, here's how we help you. Number one, we get your home ready for market. Here's a video where she explains that. Number two, we design a custom digital marketing strategy. She explains how that's done. And number three, we attract qualified buyers. Here's what that means. And then number four, we sell on your timeline or we'll buy it. And that's how it's done, right? So phenomenal website I want to share with you. And you guys, I'm going to go ahead and just do the last one. And this is Jordan Rossman. What he does really well is content. When I say content, I mean he writes, he posts to social media, he started a video series for his community where he interviews local businesses. He's been growing his business as a result of this, okay? And you'll notice, here he is, he's putting himself out there publicly. He's interviewing, he's sharing questions and answers that he's getting from buyers and sellers. He's sharing what's happening in the market. He knows that he's not a video person. In fact, he's afraid of the camera, but he knows he has to develop some sort of level of comfort with the camera in order to develop his leadership skills, in order to cause people to see him as an authority, as a thought leader, as an expert in the space. His business has quadrupled since he started leveraging video, you guys. I'd recommend checking out Jordan, seeing what he's doing. If you go to his YouTube channel as well, he's doing an incredible job there. But again, you guys, I know that as we kind of conclude today, a lot of the content I just shared with you today has to do with the way that people are putting themselves out there publicly, whether it's through video, whether it's through the way that they're promoting properties or generating leads, or the way they're talking to people and learning and educating others. And I would say for you, let's go back to those core things we discussed earlier. Number one is, how do we operate from a place of positive mindset, positive attitude, and convey that positive energy to others? We do that through being grateful for who we are, what we have, the friends we have. When we look around us, I mean, look at where you guys are at, right? Look at who you're sitting next to. Incredible. You guys are, I mean, you know, the fact that you're in each other's company is amazing. Your family, you have your health, right? We have that gratitude, it leads to positivity, and positivity leads to wise choices and a place of abundance. And the other thing, you guys, is leadership. How can we embrace leadership on a daily basis? What are we doing to dive into leadership every single day? And leadership really comes through leading others through education, information, our actions, our behaviors, you guys. So again, I hope you picked up at least 2 things from today's session. I really enjoyed covering these topics with you today. Does anybody have any questions or comments? You have something you want to share from today? Anybody want to share your 2 takeaways? Or share one of your takeaways. What's one thing you picked up from today?
Anybody? This is Leon. Anybody has some takeaway points? Like whatever you remember that impressed you, you think you can apply anytime soon?
You guys, now's your opportunity. Be courageous. Step out and tell me. Tell me something that you liked hearing today. That you go, you know what? I might try that.
I'm while waiting for anyone's raise hands
Leon.
and share their opinion. Mine is be different. It's all be different. It's not better or worse. It just be different because we need to be influence people. We need to be, stand out. And stand out like I like the next one is first one is be different. Second is to keep us educated more every day, learn more every day. And sharing back to people, leading people by example, and what you are doing today, maybe, and also keep doing every day consistently, will make you be a different person and influence and become a leader. The leadership is an example of what you want to do. Do first, people will see. You don't need to teach people, but you show people how care you are. And also the third one is I see is gratitude.
Yeah.
So everything we have today is intentionally or unintentionally, we receive it from other people. So, and we pay forward. Not pay is just like a business we do, but the way we do for order, and people will all come back to us. And that's a lot of attraction. When we come to do the people, the good thing, we will create the kind of attraction, magnetic attraction. And people will look at, the first time they will curious who you are. Why this guy's doing funny thing? Just like the video you share. And the second thing, they pay attention more and say, okay, let's see how is this guy doing. And the third time and fourth time on, and they start paying attention and they learn it and they see the way we do, and they will follow. And they will come to us. So to be different is to have several levels for us to follow. The first thing, just be different and nobody care. And what I learned from Aaron and many different sections, we do next. People just like what you do. And the next level, they love what you do. Because the way you do, they pay more attention, they will see your intention. And they beloved at the end. They're crazy about you. Every time they do business with this guy in the video, they say, okay, they look like they do business with a celebrity. So they feel proud. So first is start from so nobody indifferent and be different, the people, and then next people like us, and then people love us and they be loved, crazy about us. This is how building fans. So I hope that is what Aaron been teaching us. It just
Aaron, I also have a takeaway.
Okay, good.
My takeaway is so any great influencer or any great YouTuber,
I mean, you cut out a little bit.
Signals not well.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so let's continue. And then once he come back with a sound, I think she didn't hear us.
Yeah, well, man, it muted for some reason. Are you still there, man?
Oh, I'm here. So
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. We couldn't hear you. Go ahead and repeat that, please.
Oh, I just say the takeaway is even Mike Ferry is one of the very famous guy in the industry. he started as the first video was really terrible. So we all have to start at some point, and we only get better as we do it. If we don't do it, we never get better. So never say that you're gonna wait until you know how to do it, or you be good at it, or you be perfect before you do it, because that never happened until you start it. That's my takeaway.
I love that. Thank you so much for sharing, you guys. And I would say too, the last thing we talked about is positivity. It's not easy being positive sometimes when things aren't going really well. I know the market is slow, right? We probably are not making near as much money as we made last year. And maybe we're struggling financially. And here's the thing. You can't pay your mortgage or your rent with positivity. You can't pay your car payment with positivity, right? I get that. You can't buy groceries with positivity. But take the positivity and use that to, as Leon said, to attract the right people. Use that as fuel and attach that to you creating, what you can do is you can control your time right now. And if you are looking at utilizing your time, even if you're not working with buyers or sellers, you can use your time to create content on social media. You can use your time to learn how to use video editing, to make some Instagram Reels videos, right? You can use your time to consume more information and educate yourself and learn a new skill and read more books, right? Let's make the best use of our time. Let's stay positive, you guys. And thank you again so much for having me. I appreciate it. And I look forward to coming back again. And thank you so much, Jonathan, for just being great with coordinating and figuring out topics and stuff like that as well, you guys. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Aaron.
And by the way, don't forget about Terry Field as well with WFG National Title. She's one of the reasons I'm here. So if you haven't connected with Terry yet, you guys connect with Terry, and we'll see everybody soon. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Terry. You want to share anything? Terry working with Aaron, and because Aaron's here.
Well, thank you, Leon, for giving us the opportunity. I am Terry Teal with WFG National Title Company, and we do have an office in Campbell. And I know you know my escrow officers, Monica and Gonzalez. And so we are bringing you Aaron to help you level up your business, to support you and help you get more motivated, get more skills, get more positivity in your lives, thanks to Aaron, and then we all get more successful and get more business. So I'm here to support you as well with your marketing. He's here with the higher end stuff, but I am your day-to-day rep, so please reach out to me if you need help with anything. I'm
Sorry, which company are you with?
WFG National Title Company. And our sister company is West. It's now called My Home.
Yeah.
They just had a name change, but we work together. So he's supporting me and I'm supporting you.
Okay.
Excellent.
And you are?
I'm Patrick.
Patrick. Okay, I'll make sure you have my card.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's how this whole thing is connected. So I took over for Annie.
Oh,
Yeah, Annie,
Yeah.
you was with Anna
Yeah, I
and
knew Anna,
Aaron.
so-
Yeah, so now.
She was the rep for her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll make sure you get my card.
Okay, raffle time.
Oh, hi, Leon. Hello.
Who's this?
Hello, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Hi. Oh, just hello, everyone. Oh, wait.
Luna.
Hi. Wait. Nobody. Okay. Wait, hold on. How do I?
Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, but you're still sleeping.
Yeah, hi. But anyhow, just want to let people know that I am locally here in Sacramento, and if anyone needs to help with the buyer or the seller, let me know. And I'm pretty close to like 15-20 minutes to Outgrove.
Good. Okay. We
They're
send the
looking to buy
business
a new
out.
house. We have a lot of new homes like Thomas, and or the single family home. Yes, like around here. Let me know. I'm live close here. Yes.
Good. You know what? You just do the marketing. Okay, so we remember. Okay, we send the business
wonderful.
out.
Okay, great.
But
Yes.
keep that style. Go into social media and talk to everyone in your social network. Tell them
Yes, yes,
where you
definitely,
live.
yes, yes.
What you doing?
I definitely, what I like about his saying, he reminds me to share the story and how, how we can successfully don't give up with the buyers or because sometimes the market is so challenging for the buyer and you just keep helping them and then we made it to the end. And I think that's really good, powerful story. Yes, that we are very work hard for our client, for the buyers, the seller.
Excellent. Thank you, Nuna. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you, boss. You have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye bye.
Alright. Now it's time for raffle. Okay. Let's see. The first one end of 650.
The last four digits?
Oh, 650?
Yeah, the last 650.
I was just gonna say, just mention this number.
Okay, the second one. If nobody win, I will look on my ticket. Okay, the last bid will be 6, 5, and 6. Woo!
Yeah, Terry!
I like knowing these.
And the last one. Oh, it's mine. It's mine.
You win.
It's 6, 5, 5. 6, 5, 5.
Is it?
Wow! Yes, please take a photo together.
The picture with Terry, right? And the winners as well. Oh.
Yeah, please take a photo together.
Okay. Group hug.
Hey, lucky. Thank you.
Who was the lucky person today?
Thank you.
You got a lucky person.
Yeah. Hey,
Do you want my?
Use this one.
Sure.
You would top off this one to take the pictures using this? What?
Yeah, come take the.
We need to turn this off. Stop this one.
Cái nút màu đỏ anh.
Okay.